Welcome to the second hour of this morning. Here are today's headlines. President Moon Jae-in spoke to newly elected U.S. President Joe Biden yesterday, where they vowed to strengthen the ROK-U.S. alliance. The two Catholic leaders shared their talks with the Pope, as well as laughs, as Biden said he hasn't been too busy as to be unavailable for talks with the president of the Republic of Korea. They discussed their common views, from climate action to peace and prosperity in Northeast Asia, and agreed to closely coordinate on the North Korea front and work together to address challenges from the coronavirus pandemic and climate change in the official phone call that lasted for more than half an hour. The prosecution has requested an arrest warrant against former Energy Minister Baek Un-gyu on charges of obstruction of the exercise of right and interference with business. The Daejeon District Prosecution's Office is accusing him of giving unlawful orders to public officials in the ministry to shut down the Walsung-1 nuclear reactor and manipulating its economic feasibility assessment. The former minister reportedly denied most of the allegations in an interview with the prosecution office last week. Finally, the head of the Fair Trade Commission vowed to ensure consumers' right to know and choose by securing the transparency of critical information such as search engine results and target ads. The FTC chairperson, Cho Sung-wook, criticized the lack of responsibility assumed by e-commerce platforms in online transaction issues and highlighted the need to revise the Electronic Commerce Act to address the increased role of online at the Korea Economic Association's 2020 Economics Joint Conference held yesterday. The Fair Trade Watchdog is also pushing to legislate a Fair Trade Act for online platforms to establish a fair and transparent transaction order between marketplace providers and sellers. And you can listen to these headlines once again on our YouTube channel by searching TBS EFM. Once there, you will get a script of the headlines and subtitles as well. Coming up next, a closer look into the recent success of Korea's homegrown satellite launch vehicle, followed by an analysis on the recent military coup in Myanmar.